Got pet nutrition? We do. You are what you eat. The same is true for your pet. We offer a large variety of local and national brands of organic and natural pet foods. Benefits of feeding a natural pet food are less shedding, less stool, and less illness. A locally produced natural dog food is 40 pounds, $26.99. Our helpful staff is available 7 days a week. Bark and Scratch Outpost voted Best of Milwaukee, Shepherd Express 2008, MilwaukeePetFood.com. Grooming on site.
Pets and their people have discovered the fun shopping experience at Caesar's Pet. Enjoy our unique selection of gifts, gourmet pet foods and treats, and an array of fun and useful services. Celebrate your pet with professional photography or capture their memory with the highest quality memorials. Caesar's Pet is located in historic downtown Greendale, exit 60th Street South.
Caesar's Pet, the home of quality gifts and services for pets and their people.
Hi, I'm Craig Szymanski, professional dog trainer, owner of Border Patrol Pet Containment Systems and Container Pet of Greater Milwaukee. At Border Patrol, our focus is always on training. Our certified professional dog trainers will work with your dog's individual temperament to assure that the system is tailored to your pet. We offer a full, no-risk, 1-year money-back containment guarantee, and Container Pet guarantees all electronics for life. Give us a call today, and we'll show you how to make your life a little more carefree. Mention this commercial and receive one free obedience lesson with an estimate.
Hi, I'm Lori Minetti, and I'm here to tell you about Animal Fairy Charities, a non-profit organization that is making a difference in the lives of many animals. The day-to-day costs for food, medical care, and shelter to give these animals the respectable quality of life they deserve can be enormous. For the first time, the Animal Fairy is available for purchase in a timeless pewter finish as an ornament or desk piece, with proceeds benefiting the various animal rescues in need. Please log on to animalfairycharities.org to learn more about how you can help and to purchase your Animal Fairy today.
Jenny Pulvermacher owns Second Chance Horse Rescue in Blue Mounds, Wisconsin. For 6 years now, Jenny has been making a huge difference in the lives of so many horses, truly giving them a second chance. We went to pay Jenny a visit to learn more about her rescue.
Let me show you around the place. Right here is where I have 7 of my horses. I have 2 groups of both 7. I have the mares and I have the foals in this one. I also have my oldest rescue. He is a 30-year-old Arab. His name is Cobb, and he's in very good shape. When I got him, he was very skinny and needed to add weight. In here is where I feed them. They have access to come in and out of the cold and the elements as they please. I don't usually leave them in stalls or keep them in stalls at night. I had actually gotten into horses when I was younger, got out of it for 20 years, and then what I did is I volunteered at a stable so I could learn about horses again, so I could take care of horses and start one here. Cost for any kind of rescue is very expensive. I have 14 horses right now, and I probably go through about $600 to $700 worth of hay every month. That's in the winter. In the summer, obviously, it's good. I have pasture land back here, and they have like 7 acres of pasture that they can graze off of, so that helps. Graining, the skinny ones obviously need more. I probably go through $300 to $350 a month in grain, sweet feed, and senior feed, and that's per month. Vaccines can run probably about $1,500 a year, depending on how many horses I end up getting and if I have to give them boosters. Most of these horses up here are surrendered horses, and they are up for adoption. This is Cheyenne, and she has actually a bad hoof problem. She had an old injury, and we're not still sure if she is able to ride yet, but she is 5 years old. She's a beautiful girl. These guys are actually pals. This is another 5-year-old quarter horse mare. This is Cheyenne, this is Mia, and Mia is almost completely blind. She's got some great bloodlines. She's actually been trained to ride a little bit, but Because of her blindness, she really needs to go to a place that has an arena where she feels safe in riding. I can't stress enough how much donations are needed for any kind of rescue. We have an obligation as human beings, as people, to take care of the animals that we get. I realize that the economy is bad, but even, you know, $1, $2, or giving up something that somebody can sell that's not needed anymore would be a very wonderful thing. We just need to be merciful, and we need to have compassion and remember that our animals are our responsibility and they can't take care of themselves.
Greyhounds are usually associated with racing, but they also make great pets. We wanted to find out more about how to adopt one and where they typically go once their racing days are over. Wisconsin Greyhound Pets of America is an organization dedicated to helping people better understand this largely misunderstood breed and to help transition these beautiful dogs from the track to a new home.
Greyhound Pets of America Wisconsin was started about 20 years ago by a veterinarian named Dr. Rebecca McCracken. Greyhound racing was relatively new at that time in the state, and as we got racetracks, the need emerged to help find these guys homes. The organization has been in existence for about 20 years. And we adopt out approximately 125 to 150 dogs each year. Most of the dogs we get are between 2 and 4 years old as they get retired. They either just slow down, some of them have injuries, some of them were just never good enough to race to start with, so they have very short careers. We do start off with our dogs in a kennel environment. We get to know their personalities a little bit. As they get selected for adoption, we try to move them into foster homes for a week or two before they get adopted and work on basic house manners, house training. Greyhounds generally aim to please, so they train very nicely. They usually aren't very stubborn, generally speaking, so that's good, and they really adapt nicely. The first step of the adoption process is to complete an application. We also do a home visit, which helps us get to know the families better and helps us match them up with the right dogs that we have in our program at that time. This is Carrie and Thrilla, and these are two of our greyhounds that are currently available for adoption. Thrilla is only 2 years old, so he just wasn't good enough to be a very good racer. Carrie is about 4.5 years old, so she apparently did run for a couple of good years, and now it's time to take a break and relax. Retired greyhounds actually make very good pets. People tend to think they're hyperactive because they were racers, but they ran roughly a 30-second race every 3 days. The joke is that they're the 45-mile-per-hour couch potato. They really just want to hang out with you. GPA is a nonprofit organization that relies heavily on donations. We also do have a few fundraisers where we raise money to do this, but on average we do lose money on every adoption, so it is a struggle, and we are fortunate to have a lot of supporters.
Since our last interview, State Senator Jeff Plahey has reintroduced legislation that would ban the slaughter of horses for human consumption in the state of Wisconsin. The bill number is SB 142 and currently sits in the Agriculture and Higher Education Committee. If you wish to support this legislation, please call Senator Kathleen Vinehout, who chairs this committee, and ask her to schedule SB 142 for a public hearing. To view Senator Plahey's interview, log on to animaladvocatetb.com. Since our last interview with Eileen Ribbons from the Wisconsin Puppy Mill Project, legislation was introduced in both the Assembly and the Senate. The bill numbers are AB 250 and SB 208. The legislation is currently in the Assembly Committee on Consumer Protection and in the Senate Committee on Small Business, Emergency Preparedness, Technical Colleges, and Consumer Protection. Please write or phone all committee members and ask them to pass AB 250 and SB 208 out of committee without significant amendments. For more information about this legislation, log on to nowisconsinpuppymills.org.
Our loyal companion animals provide us with unconditional love, yet many of them end up abandoned. The lucky ones end up in shelters and rescues with a second chance for a new life. Fortunately, there are people out there willing to give their time, love, and resources to help give back to our animal companions. But the costs for food, shelter, medical, or even transportation to care for these animals can be staggering. Please log on to animalferrycharities.org or call today 262-989-0604 and give something back to those who give so much.